Hey everyone, Real Comic Stacks, and we're checking out Star Wars Age of the Republic, Anakin Skywalker #1. So let's go ahead and get to it. Hey, if you haven't though, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you are subscribed, of course, don't hesitate to share this any way you can via text or whatever, because everything you do, like, comment, any of it helps this channel, and I sincerely appreciate it. Right off the bat, we jump into Anakin, and he is in a dogfight. They've run into a group of droid forces, and the Separatists basically surprised them. They didn't expect to find this kind of force, definitely a force of this magnitude, out in this region of space. No worries though, because Anakin is going to do what Anakin does, and he just outflies everybody and every machine out there. But later on the Resolute, Anakin is talking with General Yularen, and they're talking about the fact that some intelligence has revealed that a system, a planet that has been neutral in this whole conflict, is manufacturing or constructing a droid production facility on their planet. And Anakin and the Admiral get into an interesting conversation here, and it's basically, look, this intelligence isn't complete. If we do what the Admiral is suggesting, which is launch a surgical strike from space, blow this thing away, it is going to kill everybody inside, not just the droids, but all the workers too. And that's where Anakin is like, look, we need to do something different. We need to do a two-pronged attack where we can get in, evacuate the workers, and then destroy the facility. And the Admiral's like, look, that is going to cost us lives. That is going to cost the lives of clone troopers, and it's not worth it. If I have my way about it, you lose the ones on the ground already, and you don't lose our guys. The thing about it is, from Anakin's standpoint, is he says he wish he didn't understand the Admiral's plan. He gets it. He totally understands it, and he realizes it's an impossible situation, and basically asks himself, is that what leadership does in war? Does that what we do is make the impossible choices? Well, later on he runs into Obi-Wan sitting down for what looks like a delicious meal of, I don't know, pizza crust maybe? I don't know what they're eating. But over this delicious cubed meal, Anakin expresses his discontent with the situation, how upset he is, and Obi-Wan just says, "Look, we're all learning here. War is not simple. It just isn't." And Anakin comes back and says, "Look, I'm not saying he's a bad guy or a bad man or even a bad leader. It's just slaughtering people like this. It's just wrong." And Obi-Wan's he's proud of him. He's like, "Look, Anakin, trust your feelings. Trust the Force and do what you think is right." And he does just that. He hops in his A-Wing, he takes off and goes down to the planet and straight to the droid foundry to pull some recon duty. And what he finds as he arrives isn't right. Things don't add up. The local populace is non-existent, non-present, and when he finally gets inside of the facility, he realizes they're not workers, but they're slaves. From there, Anakin has the ultimate pouty face, which I'm going to have to throw one on the artist here. Come on, man, you can do better than that. It just looks kind of ridiculous. But Anakin loses it. He goes nuts on the droids. He frees the captives, and they end up liberating the facility and being able to destroy it and preventing the Separatist army from establishing this droid facility and producing more and more droids in this sector. And we find out afterwards that the whole idea for the Separatist army wasn't necessarily to establish this facility, but to establish an excuse for this sector to fall into line with the Separatists. Basically, they were hoping that the Republic would fire on this facility from space, killing all these innocent people, and then they would report on it and say that, hey, the Republic's trying to cover this up and they're killing people, and they would draw these people into the war on the side of the Separatists. Now, as far as this book goes, it's got really good art except for a couple spots. Anakin's frowny face is pretty bad, and the flashback scene, that whole page is really kind of really bad. But overall, it's not horrible art throughout. The story is just okay. I didn't get drawn into this one, or I didn't feel like this was really as deep as some of the other issues we've seen, such as the Qui-Gon Jinn one, even the Obi-Wan Kenobi one, with the way it showed the relationship early on between Anakin and Obi-Wan. I just didn't think this one was as had as much meat on the bone as some of those other ones did. Even the Darth Maul one I thought had more to it than this one. I hope we're not going to see a drop in the quality of the storylines on these as they get further into this. But so far, this has been one of my least favorites. I think I actually like this one less than the Jango Fett one. Yeah, I other than the special one with Jar Jar whipping around the lightsaber, this I think I'd have to place near the bottom of the deck. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. Did you like this storyline? Am I missing something here? Other than, I mean, obviously Anakin is torn up. He's upset when he sees slaves. It's something that enrages him. It's something he hates. It is his hot button issue. We saw what happened. He can't stand that. And later on, as Darth Vader, he asked that question of the Emperor about slaves. So it's something that bugged him throughout his life as both Anakin and as Vader. But I didn't think this was a really a deep cut for the character. It's something we already kind of knew. But like I said, if I'm missing something, hey, let me know in the comments, guys. That's all I got. Get this video pushed out. I think I'm going to do Wolverine A Long Night #2 and get that knocked out before Wednesday, hopefully. And hope you guys enjoy it. Real Comic Stacks, out.